This comment was left on a video I did about the, in my opinion, lack of emotion, lack of anything about her husband's death out of Erica Kirk. Recently, Candace Owens released some audio that she had of Erica Kirk talking on a phone about Charlie Kirk's funeral, and Erica Kirk giggling about how they pulled off the event of the century and how they've got over $200,000 in merch sales out of it, and how 275,000 people showed up, and blah blah blah. And this person here says, if your husband just died, you would think you would be devastated. And here's the thing: I agree with you. I agree with you. I understand that people mourn differently. Grief hits people differently, and it hits people differently based on the person that the grief is about, right? And I'm certainly not trying to say that she's grieving wrong, because everybody grieves in their own way. And I've known people that have lost somebody very close to them, a spouse, a loved one, and it didn't hit them for weeks. And it was like they just went on with their normal life because the shock, I think, was there. And then one day it just hit them and it all flooded in. They're like, oh my God. So it happens differently for everybody. And sometimes giggling and laughing can be like a nervous reaction, almost like a tic. It's a mechanism. Having said that, none of this appears normal. None of it appears the things that she has done in the wake of her husband's death, to me, are not the things that a grieving widow would partake in. I mean, every time this woman shows up somewhere now, there's fucking pyrotechnics like it's a goddamn Poison concert. She's bragging about how many people show up. She's bragging about the event. It's not the event of a century, Erica. It's your husband's funeral. And I get it. You have an organization to run, but bragging about $200,000 worth of merch sales from your husband's funeral? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't know how I would feel if something happened to my wife. I know I don't ever want to figure out how I would feel if something happened to my wife. But my guess is, and this is obviously purely a guess because it hasn't happened to me, I would be completely and utterly fucking lost. Not I don't know how to live. I obviously know how to live. I lived before her. If anything happened to her, I will live after her. I would be lost. We've been together for almost 30 years. We have multiple children. We have multiple grandchildren. We've run multiple businesses. She is an enormous part of my life. An enormous part of my life. She's the single biggest part of my life. And Erica claimed that Charlie was her everything. I don't know. It doesn't seem normal to me. If my wife had a heart attack or something like that and passed, I would be devastated. I would probably let everybody in my digital world know, and then maybe take a step back for a little bit and just kind of deal with the things that I need to deal with and the emotions that I need to deal with and whatnot, what have you. If my wife was assassinated, if somebody shot my wife through the neck in front of thousands of people in what appears to be a politically motivated assassination, I don't know. I'm more leaning towards it being an inside job at this point in time. But if that happened to Renee, I don't know that you would ever see me again. I would be. I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe you would. I would be fucking beyond devastated. She is doing a fucking publicity tour. She's. You know what it seems like? It seems like she finally got to be in the spotlight, and she's loving it. Nobody knew who the fuck Erica Kirk was prior to Charlie Kirk's assassination. Now the whole world knows who she is, and it seems like the former beauty queen and activist has finally gotten what she wanted. She's in the spotlight. That's what it seems like to me.